Jose Quintana started game one of the NLCS for the Cubs. He was lifted after 5 innings of work, allowing 2 runs. Remember, Quintana threw 12 pitches in relief in game 5 of the NLDS against the Nats. Just 2 days ago, Hector Rondon would replace him, and Chris Taylor greeted him with a solo home run in the second pitch of the at-bat. That gave the Dodgers the lead 3-2. They tack on a couple of more, win it by the final of 5-2 is the final score to take a 1-0 lead in that series. Dylan, we see obviously the Astros with a 2-0 lead. Your reaction, I guess, first of all, to this game tonight and the performance by the Dodgers?
Yeah, I think, the Dodgers late in the game just got stronger, whether it was their bullpen in relief of Clayton Kershaw. When Kershaw and Quintana, the two respective starters, leave this game, it's really even. It's 2-2. You get Kershaw out after 5 innings. The Cubs had to feel pretty good about themselves to attack, go after the Dodgers bullpen, even though the Dodgers bullpen is damn good. And they just won the battle of the bullpens. Their bullpen was way sharper. They gave up next to absolutely nothing and dominated Cubs hitters. That's where the Dodgers really went to work, was Alpha Rondon and Montgomery and Lackey. You saw the Taylor home run, a Puig double. They just picked at that bullpen, and it unraveled. And that's really a point of strength for the Dodgers. So they felt pretty good. Even though Kershaw only gave them 5 innings, I thought it was a really great approach by the entire pitching staff. And then that offense is really tough. There's different guys. It doesn't seem like the thumping lineup of maybe the Astros, but you look up and down, and Taylor's got a home run, and Culberson, who, you look at his numbers, you look at his experience in the big leagues. The guy played most of the year in the minors in AAA, and he comes up and is a big cog in the wheel offensively for the LA Dodgers. So, as far as the recipe, Dave Roberts has to be pretty happy with how they executed their game plan. And for Joe Madden and the Cubs, it was okay to get going. Almora, doesn't always start. He gets the nod in center field, comes up with a big home run off of Kershaw, which, again, is a continuing trend. Now, 5 home runs off of the southpaw ace for the Dodgers already in just this postseason. Kershaw wasn't miserable, but he wasn't brilliant either. He lived somewhere in between, and his bullpen really, really bailed him out and was just dominating the Cubs offense late in this game.
Does this set the tone? I know it's just game 1 of a best-of-7 series, but does this set the tone for the Dodgers? Or do we see another Cubs series where they kind of turn it on late like they did against the Nationals?
Yeah, I don't think the Cubs are going anywhere. I don't think you're going to look at a 5-game series, a sweep. I don't care how good the Dodgers are, which they are. I think they're probably the odds-on favorite and the best team remaining as far as Vegas goes, as far as, the only 100-win team remaining of the bunch. But this is a pesky Cubs team. We saw that in games in the National Series in the NLDS, where they're getting no hit through 5 innings, and they wind up winning a couple games.
Right,
so,
yeah.
This is a team that is seasoned. They're going to rely on that experience where they beat the Dodgers in last year's NLCS, and I don't expect them to go anywhere. The interesting part is, if you looked at it on paper, the Dodgers should win this game. They've got the best pitcher on planet Earth. I don't care about his postseason malaise or not. You got to win the game that Kershaw pitches. Now, I give the Cubs the odds-on favorites in tomorrow's game, where they send one of the best postseason pitchers of all time in John Lester to the mound against a guy in Rich Hill that I think the Cubs offense can get to. All the Cubs want is a split in L.A. They've got a chance tomorrow, but that recipe worked really well for Dave Roberts and the Dodgers today. They want to live with attacking you from their bullpen late, and they did so to get a Game 1 victory.